These are the plaintiffs, Angelic Ames and Harry Alcorn. Angelic says they rented a 2-bedroom apartment from the defendant, and when they vacated, they left it in turnkey condition. The defendant had new renters days after they moved out, and she has no reason to illegally withhold their security. They're now entitled to double damages according to Pennsylvania law and are suing for the $1,200 they're owed. This is the defendant, Salin Lynn. She says the plaintiffs did not leave the place in turnkey condition. In fact, they left food in the cabinets, drawings on the walls, and she used their security to repair the place for the next tenants. And they're owed nothing. She's accused of holding on tight to money.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiffs claim they're being grossly taken advantage of by the defendant, who refuses to return their security even though there is no justification for it. Now, the defendant says the plaintiffs left their once beautiful apartment in disarray and they owe nothing. It's the case of what a mess.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Ms. Ames and Mr. Alcorn, you were renting a 2-bedroom apartment, and Ms. Lynn, you are the property manager?
Correct.
You have power of attorney to be here today? On behalf of the property LLC. Got it. According to you, you rented the apartment, gave a $600 security deposit. She never returned it, and you feel that you're owed now double that under Pennsylvania law. So let's talk. How long were you living there?
We actually moved in right in the height of COVID. It was the last week of March, on time every month, never missed, never even asked for a day off. I mean, left an immaculate turnkey. She had tenants within 9 days.
Did you take pictures of how the place looked when you left it?
When she did. When we
turned the
keys over, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. I wasn't there the day that the keys were turned over. Okay. I have a 5-year-old. I'm 47, so I'm just kind of like, there was nothing for him to do there. So my fiance went, and he made sure that it was turnkey.
And so, Harry, did you take pictures of the place?
She did.
Who's she?
Celine.
Right. She's going to show me the pictures that help her. See, what I'm trying to point out to you is when you leave a place, I'm talking, do you hear me talking, or am I just talking in my head? What you want to do when you are the tenants and you leave a place in immaculate condition is you want to take pictures of how immaculate a condition you left it in so that you can buttress what you're saying that you left it in immaculate condition, because that side's going to say did not. According to you, how was it? What was the problem with how they left it?
There was drawings on the wall. There was food left in the cupboards. There was some small holes that had to be fixed. There was things on the inside of the...
Here is a picture of the stove.
Yes, that's the drawer underneath the stove.
Funny.
That can't be our stove.
That's not our stove.
That's not our stove.
What is this a picture of?
I don't know if it was candy smeared into the 1-bedroom floor.
Oh, the carpets, which we already told her when we moved in, because she wanted us to sign a lease that said we had to have the carpets professionally cleaned. It was in the middle of COVID, and they had gummy worms and gummy bears all through them from the prior tenants.
Okay, then all I need you to do is prove that when it was handed over to you, it was handed over in that condition. Did you take pictures when it was handed to you in that condition? I did. I could
get it to my mom. Maybe I should have done that.
Yeah, you know, if you move into a place, if you don't want to be blamed for the condition, I got it that way, it was awful, and I complained to her, what you do is show me proof of that. Either you show me an email where you complained to her, a text where you complained to her, or pictures that you sent to her complaining to her.
Oh, there's text messages.
Well, then show me the text message where you complained to her in March of 2020 that the carpets are in terrible condition. That'll be a slam dunk in your favor. That's all I need.
To get off your phone.
We talked about the carpets.
I don't want to hear any more flapping gums. I need proof that you talked to her in March about the horrible condition of the carpets.
Before I signed it. Before I signed the lease.
No, I don't want you to yell at me, and I don't want you to repeat yourself. I want evidence.
Your phone's not coming on. I don't have it.
Okay. Well, don't be mad at me that you don't have it. All right. I presume that's what you're showing me, the divots in the wall?
Yeah. If you look real close, you can see there's pencil marks. You can see some drawings on the walls.
I had a kid who would draw on the wall. Alex would draw concentric circles. They were perfectly concentric circles too. She would draw him. I found him on 2 or 3 walls, and I kept telling her, we don't draw on the walls. We don't draw on the walls. And one day I said to her, what do we say when somebody gave her something? She's supposed to say thank you. I go, what do we say? She goes, we don't draw on the walls. This is stuff that is left behind, I guess. Some straws, some kind of seeds, beans. Some potatoes or some yarn. Yeah. Okay. But it's a $600 security deposit, and you sent a letter as required by law saying that you were keeping, let's go over what you kept. $290.90 that you kept was to pay the last electric bill, correct?
Correct. Unpaid borough bill that has to be paid before anybody else would be able to move in.
Right. And Ms. Ames, your complaint about that is, well, I was going to pay that, but what difference does it make? She did pay it, so you didn't have to pay it.
We actually called to pay it.
What I'm asking you is, did you actually pay the bill?
No, they wouldn't let us. They said we didn't know anything.
Right, you didn't know anything. So why would she explain to me in what world then, if it's your bill and you owed it and you called to pay it, why are you suing for it now when you know it's your bill?
I didn't even get the final bill. She paid the bill.
I know. So why should you get that money back when it's your bill?
I'm not.
You're suing for it. You're suing. You're right. You're suing for double that because you're suing for $1,200.
No, we're suing for our deposit back.
Right, but she used part of your deposit to pay your bill because if you don't pay it, the landlord gets stuck with it.
She didn't even give us a chance.
What difference does it make? You've come to court now and you want her to pay you back for your bill.
You're more than welcome to deduct that. And
So here we are, $600. Then $290 of it is
$290.85, I think.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen: $290.90 of it, she rightfully and legally paid the bill. So now let's talk about the rest of the money that you kept. What else did you keep for, Ms. Lynn? You kept $70 for carpet cleaning. Did you clean the carpets, Ms. Lynn?
Yes, everything gets done.
Show me the receipt. Show me the receipt for carpet cleaning for $70.
We do all the cleaning and everything, and
I need the proof of that. Yeah, I need the proof. You say we did it. Fine. Now give me the proof.
If I can go get my computer, I would be able to bring up the email.
Do you have a copy of $150 for general cleaning? I mean, is this a surprise that I was going to ask you for proof?
No, that's just what's charged to her for.
Yeah, no, darling. When you tell a judge $150, the judge is going to say, show me the proof. So I'm going to need you to give me proof. So I'll give you a minute to go to a computer and find proof.
Yes, it's a bill.
Yeah, show me the bill.
Judge, may I speak?
Yes.
Just to let you know, her husband, the one that does the maintenance, actually is a contractor. So I'm just wondering if these contracts are going to show up under Lynn Construction.
I don't know.
Or anything like that.
Who are these receipts from, Ms. Lynn?
The bill is from me to the owner.
To the owner. You're not the owner. You're the property manager. So the bill is from you to the owner in order to get the job done of cleaning the carpets.
Just everything. That's how it's been since she's owned it. Before she owned it, I've sent her a bill every month.
She rips the owner off every month.
Well, she might. So here's what, I mean, that's possible because you're kind of an interested party at that point. But that's all right, because all it means when you don't have receipts is that I look at it and I decide what the work is worth. If just in case, no, I don't need to see something you created outside of court earlier if it's just going to be whatever you're saying in court today. I thought it was an independent third-party receipt you were going to show me.
No.
All right. And then the painting got done by you and your husband as well?
Yes, we do.
And the general cleaning got done. All right. I don't disagree with you on the electric bill at all. I think that's completely appropriate. I don't disagree with you on the carpet because they are wholly unable to prove that they got the carpet that way. And because I see a little evidence of 5-year-old activity all over the house, too. And I don't disagree with you for the painting because I definitely see where, you know, it's going to be at least that for painting. I do disagree with you on the general cleaning, $150. I find that to be a little bit steep.
That's to go through, wipe the bathroom, like everything down.
But to be honest with you, you didn't even keep that. If you kept $150 for painting and $70 for carpet cleaning and $290.90 for the electric bill, $150 for painting, $70 for the carpet. All that's left over for cleaning is $89.10. I'm going to order you to return the money that you kept for cleaning because the pictures you do have don't show $150 worth of cleaning. You know, it shows something that would take 5 minutes, basically. So I'm going to order you to return the $89.10. I am not going to double that because I don't find it to be wrongfully withheld in terms of being maliciously withheld. I think it's a shooting match between us over what proof you have and what proof you haven't and how fast you give it to me. So what's going to happen is I'm going to order you to return $89.10. Ms. Lynn, that's your verdict, Ms. Ames and Mr. Alcorn. Good luck.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Well, the plaintiffs are going to get some money back, but not nearly what they wanted. They wanted $1,200 back. They're going to get $89.10, I think it is. Let's see how they feel about it. Ms. Ames, Mr. Alcorn?
It's fair.
What are you thinking right now?
It's not fair because the carpets weren't clean when we moved in. The walls weren't painted. We tried to leave it the way I was raised. And I should have took more pictures, and maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, she took pictures, but they didn't show them. Them walls were not the walls that the place where I was at. I cleaned.
All right, I'm sorry, but that's the judge's decision. I know you won, but at the same time, I'm sure you feel like you've lost. $89. That's a far cry from $1,200.
All right, man.
Ms. Lynn, so let me ask you how you feel about the judge put you through the mill. I know, but how about it? Only $89 you got to send back.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel bad for the people they're running off of now, and you know, I'm sure they'll end up taking somebody else back to court.
Harvey, what are you thinking?
Hey, Doug, we talked about this in the last case. Again, photographs are everything. When you are a landlord or a tenant, take pictures of the unit when the tenant moves in and take pictures when the tenant moves out. That is the whole ball game.
I live in Florida and I fell due to a cracked sidewalk. Do I sue the business owner or the city?
This person who's asking this question would have to figure out exactly which city they were in, because in Florida it's a patchwork of liability. Cities don't want to pay, homeowners don't want to pay. Well, I mean, lawsuit 101 is to find the party with the deep pocket, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
You know, I had a case once where a woman tripped coming out of a Starbucks in South Miami. She was a tourist from Europe, and she tripped over a sign stump. She initially sued the shopping mall, which has a really deep pocket. And then the shopping mall sued the city and brought them into the lawsuit.
And then the city pointed to the shopping mall, and the shopping mall pointed to the city.
Everybody pointing at
What
everybody
happened
else.
with that case?
I think it's settled.
See, that's what happens. When cases settle, judges don't find out.
You don't really know.
It doesn't go to its natural end.
Right.
You know?
But at the end of the day, if I'm a homeowner and I see something like that on the sidewalk in front of my house, I'm calling the city and I'm telling them about it.
And putting them on notice and put it in writing.
And trying to make a written record of it, right? To protect yourself.